G'day, welcome to another Technacy and Innovation video. In this video we'll be looking at future features on how you can use it to diagnose student learning. When you click on any of these cells, you'll see eventually a pop-up window something like this. These pop-up windows provide very specific criteria for a teacher to look at, and they change depending on what genre pull-down menu you want to choose. So here we're going to have a look at a possible example. If you click on the book symbol, that's an activity, and it might look like this.
This is just from a boy who loves science, building, engineering. He's already said that he wants to be a builder, architect or engineer. So he's just spent a lot of time looking at insulation from all different aspects. Has some examples in there, and when he actually built his house design, that was one of the major focuses that he put in. He built foam insulation into all of his walls and took lots of time to do that.
And they're in year 5, 6?
This is year 6.
Yep.
So all the different examples.
It's actually got the material.
Yeah, he's actually cut them out of his own house, I think. So I hope Mum and Dad knew about that one.
Okay, so that's the kind of material we're going to eventually populate in the activities window. If you close the activities window, you get to have a look at information for the teacher. The information we're going to populate in here will be for each cell in the early and upper domains of emergent, competent and sophisticated Technacy development. And this allows teacher-centered text. It'll be instruction to the teacher, providing some ideas of what to look for, how to diagnose at this particular level that you've clicked into.
Because what happens is the pool heats up in the daytime, and then it releases like all of the evaporation. It evaporates, and that's hot, so it heats up the air. I don't know, I think that's how it works, but...
Okay, so what I just showed you here is that we're going to include a series of short media clips that will provide visual representation of the instruction that we intend to provide teachers of the diagnosis and expectation levels for their different phase domains in the Technacy diagram. Now the next thing I want to talk to you is about how it's used as a diagnostic tool. No one person fits in any one box completely. That's the whole idea of this chart, that we're approximating across a range of boxes at any one time for the project, and then the idea is to progress them to the next level. So you might have a child who is demonstrating some early pioneering activity where they've got some crazy ideas that are impossible to work, but at the same time they might just have achieved some sort of basic computer skill or some relevant skill that's useful. They may be still playing and trying to pull together some elements of the project that they haven't quite mastered, and starting to show some mastery of some materials and tools techniques, so it's starting to come together. They may also find themselves starting to be competent in how they discover things can be modelled, and even quite possibly showing some early signs of very plausible ideas coming together. So one child could represent all these yellow markers in one point. So the idea then is that the teacher tries to find a project which advances the next level up. So when you've finished your project, you then start to look at and diagnose the student, say, well, they could be at this next level up. So I might design a design brief that just ups the ante a bit, looking at the upper ends of all the different phase domains. And so finally, you can construct a design brief that is much more developmentally oriented for the child's needs. Thank you very much. If you are interested in further videos on Technacy and innovation, have a look at the website at the end of this video.